Alright, hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Writer Boss Shankar. So this week we're going to be doing book review number 8. And the book I'm going to be reviewing is Brands Under Fire by Ivan Author and Kurien Mathews. So both these guys are giants in the advertising industry. They have years of experience. And what they have portfolioed in this book are three case studies. One of Cadbury, one of Coke and Pepsi, and one of Unit Trust of India. Now, the first case study, Cadbury. There was a huge furore in the media in the year 2003 when worms were found in Cadbury chocolates. Now, Cadbury is a renowned brand in the confectionery space, in the chocolate space. So, finding chocolates in such a place such as Cadbury was a huge thing for the Indian media and the Indian people. The trust was broken. You can almost take this similar case and extrapolate it into Maggie, where a few years back, lead was found in lead. The content of lead in the Maggie noodles was found to be very high and obviously very unsafe. So the book tries to answer questions whether does the consumer even care if such a brand like Cadbury or Pepsi or Coke, all these brands have by accident or by incident, whatever it is, harmful amounts of chemicals were found in the product. Does it change consumer behavior? What did the company do as crisis management, as firefighting the entire procedure? Then there's the case study which moves on to Coke and Pepsi. In the early 2000s, high amounts of pesticides was found in the Coke and Pepsi samples in India. So there was again a huge furore in the Indian media, whether MNCs. So the angle which came out here was multinationals. Coke and Pepsi is a multinational from the USA. They came and set plants in India. So the whole debate was about whether MNCs should be allowed to set foot in India, where they're contaminating the Indian people's mind and the Indian people's health, etc., etc., etc. Another part was UTI. UTI was again, I think, one of the government set up products, which was it's something of the financial sector. Basically, I'm not going to explain much. I have no knowledge of the finance sector. UTI was something called as a great giver. A lot of people had put their money into UTI, and well, one day all went bust. So a lot of money was lost. A lot of people's lives were shattered. How did the entire government structure firefight this entire crisis? So the whole book talks about crisis management. It details first the case study, the lessons learned from the how the company handled the crisis. Did they use brand ambassadors? What is the role of brand ambassadors in firefighting a company's company, in saving a company's reputation? Then it details out a panel discussion between reputed people in the advertising industry, Rama Bijapukar, Dr. Shiv Vishwanath, and so on and so forth. Then at the end, there are some small footnotes from reputed members of the brand industry. Overall, I thought it was a very interesting book because you actually get to know what happens during a crisis meeting or a crisis management. What is it the correct way to always come forward and say, hey, we did it, we're guilty? Or do you say that we're not guilty, we'll prove it in court? What is the damage given to a company? Does the company's reputation go to stake? Do the people get belief back into company? A lot of market research data is given in this book, so I found it quite interesting. But I found the books kind of very general towards the end, where the advertising giants write about how to handle the entire media and all that. It was very general, could have been a bit more specific. So overall, I think I'll give this book a rating of 2.5 on 5. It's a good book. Probably I don't have any say in the advertising industry or something, so this is my amateur rating which I've given, 2.5 on 5. But if you think I've gone wrong anywhere, if you think I can improve on something, please let me know. So that's the end of the book review. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye.